Hey there, if you don't know me, my name is Jenna. I am the owner of Joy of Movement with Jenna, and I bring you weekly workouts that are made for you to find what works for you and your body. You can always slow down, modify, take time to rest, because movement is a lot more enjoyable when you make it work for you versus trying to force yourself to fit into a certain box or keep up with every single person in the room or the instructor. So I want you to find what works for you, and I'm so happy you stumbled upon my channel. So today's workout is going to be 30 minutes, all upper body focused, which is pretty cool. We haven't done that yet. So just dumbbells today. I have a 5-pound pair and an 8-pound. I'm going light for me because I want to be able to feel good throughout. We'll do around like 12 reps of each movement. And then a mat for stretching and some movements where we might be kneeling. We're gonna have 3 exercises in a circuit. One's gonna be obviously for one muscle group, upper body, followed by 2 different ones. We're gonna go through that 2 times through, and we're gonna have about 3 to 4 circuits. So it'll be a good full upper body workout, all dumbbell focused. So let's get into it. First movement here, we're gonna be combining 2 muscle groups to kind of warm everything up. I should say that we're gonna go through a warm up first because I want your upper body to feel good. So if you want to put dumbbells aside, or if you're using like a household item, you can put that to the side too. I'm gonna have you bring your arms out to the side and just give me arm swings back and forth, warming everything up. We never want to go into a workout just cold. Good, back and forth. Open and close. We're gonna go from here into shoulder rolls in 3, 2, and 1. Give me a nice big shoulder roll up, back and down. Good. So again, find what works for you throughout the workout. If you need to pause, take a break, drink some water, please do so. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm gonna have you bring those arms up overhead, lean to one side, but we don't want to hold for too long to get our muscles to be relaxed. So we're gonna make this more dynamic. Go side to side here, opening the side body. If you're new to the channel, you'll realize quickly that stuff just happens because I record and then I'm like, shoot, my hair's falling out or my outfit has a stain on it. And today I started recording and I'm like, oh, I forgot these leggings have a hole right here. But you know what? It's whatever. It's whatever. We'll be good. Bring those arms behind. We're gonna open the chest and drop it down. Open the chest and drop it down. So having a strong upper body is obviously super important, as well as having a strong full body, but it is nice to isolate and just focus on the upper body for a change. Good. We'll take those arms and round them forward. A little bit of a round in the upper back. And one of our last movements here for a warm-up, I want you to drop one ear to a shoulder and the other. Go back and forth. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna get into the workout again. We have those circuits, starting with our first movement here. We're gonna be warming up the biceps and the shoulders. So the first movement, I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. I'm gonna grab those dumbbells and come into a hammer curl to a shoulder press. Narrow stance is gonna protect that shoulder a little more. So I keep my elbows by my sides. I'm gonna draw it up, take it straight up, arms come up by the ears, and take it slow on the way down. We got 12 reps. So we'll start in 3, 2, and go. Good. Nice and controlled here today. The motions are not meant to be done super fast. I want you to feel those muscles working. Now you'll notice I'm in a staggered stance position. That protects my back a little bit more, but you can definitely come side by side. This is 6. Keep it going here. Continuing to breathe. Give me 4 more here. In 3. 2 more, that's it. And one more. There we go. Right up by the ears and down. Awesome work. So that was our first one here. Our second one is gonna focus more on our triceps, but isolating them one by one. So we're gonna start with one arm up. We're gonna take one arm and do 10 reps, change to the other side, 10 reps. Triceps, keeping the other one lifted to kind of keep that isolation and that control. So I'm gonna come into a nice side-by-side stance. Arms come up. We'll focus on one side first. So you pick the arm. We go in 3, 2, and go one side here. Good, that other arm is staying straight up by the ear. You have 4 more on this side. 4, 3. Last one. Whew, keep it up there. We go straight into the other side. Nice work. Take this at your own pace. I want you listening to your body. That's the most important part of movement. We got 4 more here. And one last one. Awesome. And bring it down. We'll take those dumbbells down for a second. Shake everything out. So we are down 2 movements here. We're going to come into our last movement, which is going to be chest focused. Now it's not a generic push-up or a chest press. We're actually going to be standing with it. So I want you to grab one dumbbell, medium weight. Just the middle of your palm is going to be pressing on both sides, and we're going to press out away from our body. Now, if that doesn't feel good for you, go super light or only come about halfway out. We're going to press and squeeze the whole time as we go out and in. We have 10 of these. We go in 3, 2, and press. Squeeze as you bring it out and squeeze it back in. So it's going to be obviously shoulders, but we're focused on that chest. Give me 4, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we go into round 2. So I always say this is the first round is kind of the experiment to see how you're feeling, adjust weights. Second round is when you get to see how it feels. Again, grabbing a different weight maybe, and just listening to your body. So let's go into round 2. We got our weights by our sides, hammer curl to shoulder press, 12 reps here in 3, 2, and curl. So now that you know the motion, how can you really focus on that form and the muscles that you're trying to work? You got 6 more here, 6 more. In 4, 3, Almost till the end. Whew. My shoulders are warm for sure. We go into that next one feeling super good with our triceps. So we'll take both arms over, focusing on one first. I'm gonna get into that sacred stance. I'm gonna turn to the front. One arm here is gonna go back. We go in 3, 2, let's go. So the goal again is to keep that other arm up in the air. We got 5 more. Give me 3, 2, and 1 more. Whew. Keep those arms up. I'm gonna bring it down for a second. Shake it out. I want you listening to your bodies. Let's go to the other side and go. I'm noticing that my core is helping me keep these weights up overhead, which is super important. And 1 more. Whew. Bring those weights down for a second. Shake out those arms. Yeah, it's hard to hold your arms up overhead for sure. Whew. Shake everything out. We have that shoulder press. Then we come into our next round of exercises. 3 new movements, targeting some new muscles in our upper body and going back to some other ones. So take that one weight. I'm gonna find a little staggered stance here. Hands are pressed into the sides of the weight to really focus on that energy and pressing to go into the chest. We go in 3, 2, and press 10 of these here. Still focused on my form. Again, maybe for you today, it's right here, in and out. Otherwise, that full extension. Give me one more. Squeeze a little slower, and then, whew. All right. Next 3 movements, we're gonna focus on the back to start. So we're gonna go from a wide row to a narrow row to hit both the lats and the rhomboids, so all the muscles in the back. So that's our first movement. We have 12 of these. Now I'm gonna show a couple options. You can stay in that little hip hinge, almost like you're gonna go into an RDL or deadlift. I'm gonna push my hips back. Weights are gonna be right here. I can drive them straight back into 90 degrees and then squeeze my shoulder blades in. Option instead, take it here and do the same thing. And last option would be to alternate, which is gonna kind of take some pressure off of that back too. So grab your weights of choice. We go 12, each rep is 1. We'll start with that wide. I'm gonna come side by side, I might change. All right, we go in 3, 2, and row. Squeeze it back, flip, squeeze it into your sides. Now notice I'm drawing those weights straight back towards the hips. So not drawing my elbows too crazy up in the air, just back towards my hips. We got 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it up. Now notice, how did that feel? How do I want to feel in the next circuit or the next time through? So you can always adjust. Movement is not something where you have to be like, I'm stuck with this option. Like, you can change it up. This is your workout. Okay, we're gonna come into biceps. So I know we hit them with the hammer curl to press. We're gonna hit them again, a little something different. It's gonna be a circle curl. So how this is gonna look, I'm gonna have my weights together at the bottom, elbows stay into my sides. I'm gonna circle them up and around, okay? Now option instead, you can take it 1 at a time, okay? We're gonna do 12 of these. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, right here. So I'm focused on a different part of my bicep. Your bicep has more than 1 muscle. And different angles can hit different parts of it. Nice and controlled on the way up and the way down. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, take it down, shake it out. Our last one here is gonna focus on our rear delts. So you can skip ahead if you're like, Jenna, stop talking, but I'm gonna explain for 1 second. So typically when people work the shoulders, they're working side delt, front delt, but they really forget the rear delt is back here, smaller muscle, and it really does help stabilize a lot. We tend to miss it. So we're gonna do something called an I, Y, and T. You can totally do this body weight and you're still gonna feel it. But I'm gonna grab some lighter weights here. I'm gonna find a little hip hinge, push my hips back. So I go I, Y, and then T is gonna be to the side. Okay, so 1 movement is 1 rep. We're gonna do 12. So find the position that works for you, lightweight or body weight. We go in 3, 2, and go. I, Y, and T. So here, I'm kind of hitting all of those muscles in the shoulder, but as I'm angled and pushing my hips back, and I come up to the sides, I'm really gonna hit that rear delt. Guys, I have to be honest, I lost count. We're gonna do 2 more rounds. This is what happens when I try to talk during it. 3, 2, and 1. It's crazy what 5 pounds can do. When I teach bar, you guys know I'm using I'll use these 5s, but typically I'll use like 2 or 3 pounds, and I'm still feeling it. All right, back to the top. We go back to our rows. So grabbing those weights again, finding the position that works for you, alternating, staggered stance, or side by side. Push those hips back. We'll start with a wide row in 3, 2, and go. Squeeze, flip, and squeeze. Give me 2 more, 2, and 1. We're gonna take it straight up into our circle curl. That's really hard to say. Circle curl. I think I just said it too fast. Circle curl. All right, feet side by side, weights facing one another. 3, 2, and curl. So I'm gonna challenge you on this one. Can you slow it down on the way down, so the descent? That's gonna challenge those muscles, time under tension. You got 4 more after this, 4 more. In 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. There we go. Move in a little quicker this round. We're gonna come straight into those I, Y, and T's. So body weight, you can also do alternating on this one too. Just kind of go until we're done. I should say we're done. The rest of us or other people who might be doing both arms together. We got 12 here. We go in 3, 2, and lift. Good, really slow it down. Feel those muscles working, different muscles each time you lift those arms. We got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we have 3 more circuits, 2 to 3. Let's see how we feel. I try to make this something where I kind of adjust as I go. I want to work out for like 20 more minutes, take a little stretch, and then you're done for today. The cool thing is, if you have some more energy and it's only been 30 minutes and you want to put on another video, you can. You know, you have to listen to your body and see what works. So we come into 3 new exercises. For this next one here, we're actually gonna start on the ground. So it is gonna be chest focused. So we're gonna go from a chest press to a fly. So we're gonna go narrow here. So we're gonna take it down, elbows right by your sides, take it up, straight into a fly, okay? For this one, we're gonna do 12 again. We go in 3, 2, and press. So as I bring my arms to the sides, I'm really focused on just dropping the elbow, slight bend in the arms, because no one wants to go flat out. Like that does not feel good, and it's not great for your joints. So little bend in those arms. I'm gonna add in a little surprise at the end. Like when an instructor says that, is it ever something you're like, yes, like I'm so excited? It's like, well, what could you be doing? 2, and your last one here, I want you to find a little pulse. We come halfway. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, nice work. Next one here, we're gonna come into triceps again. So we're gonna have our arms straight up overhead. We're gonna come and do a tricep extension pulse. So we're gonna come up overhead. We're gonna pulse for 1, bring it up. Option instead, I'm gonna take it to the sides of my ears, pulse for 1, and up. We got 12. We go in 3, 2, and press. Little pulse and extend it up. Now notice my arms at that 90-degree angle. Keeping my arms right up by my shoulders. I'm already feeling this one. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, and one last one. Whew. Nice work. All right, our next one here, we're actually gonna come into a kneeling position. Now, if you're like, Jenna, I don't wanna kneel, just stand up. I mean, you're gonna get the same benefit or same effects of it. So I'm gonna go back into shoulders, but I'm actually gonna be focusing more on my front delt. So I'm gonna take 1 weight here. I'm gonna drop it from my knees straight up, hold for 3, and drop it down, okay? We got 12 of these here. Like fully focused on the shoulders. Like the rest of your body can't even help. You're kneeling, keeping that body upright. We'll go in 3, 2, and right out to the front. Something that has been a really big lesson of mine for myself and then for clients that I work with has been learning to slow things down and pause. Not everything has to be super fast and shouldn't be. Notice too, I'm taking this right to shoulder height and not way past. You got 3 more. This is 3, 2, and one last one. All right, these 3 exercises can go pretty fast because they're all kind of in the same area. So we're gonna take it straight to our backs. I want you guys pausing or grabbing a drink when you need to. But we're gonna get ready for round 2, chest press to fly. Arms are right up by the shoulders. We'll press narrow first. In 3, 2, and go. Little bend. If you're wondering, will we see the pulse again? The likeliness is high, but you can always take it out. We got 6 more here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 on that last one. I want you pulsing. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take those arms up overhead. We're moving pretty quickly here. We go into triceps here right by the ears, little pulse for 12, and go. And also being really like conscious of my back, pressing into the ground, making sure I can at least feel those core muscles a little bit, that they're fired up. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2 more here, 2 more, come on. One last one, press through, and you're done with that one. All right, take it up to the top or up to kneeling. We have that shoulder press out, a little stretch out. At the end, you will definitely be stretching that full upper body. All right, hands grip on both sides. We take it from here up to chest height, hold for 3 and down. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. You might notice that when I come up, I'm breathing out, breathing in on the way down. Think, how can I work a little bit harder in this next one? Maybe that even means just focusing on that form a little bit more. Maybe it means pausing an extra second. This is 5. Sorry, 5 more left. 4, 3, 2, one last one. One last one, hold with me. Challenging you. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nice work. Take a nice little stretch here. All right, we got one more circuit, but surprise, we're gonna do it 3 times through. In this circuit, we're gonna try to hit all the muscle groups in the upper body. Again, we might neglect one a little bit more than the others, but that's okay. We've hit all of them so far. So this next one, we're gonna stand up here. Our first movement, we're gonna be focusing on that back again. We're gonna go from a row to a tricep extension. So I'm gonna turn to the side, hinge at those hips a little bit more. My narrow row, straight back to tricep, in and down. We got 10 of these here. If for some reason that doesn't feel good for you, you can stand it up a little more and take it here, okay? We go in 3, 2, and row. Straight back to tricep. Squeeze at the top, squeeze to the back, and down. So I call this a double whammy because you're hitting both muscles at the same damn time. Which is so fun, right? And that core is helping us stay in this position, protecting our back. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next one here, another double whammy. We're gonna go from a regular bicep curl, so front facing, my knuckles are facing in towards my leg. I'm gonna curl up, take it down, bend, lateral raise. Flip, curl, flip to the side, bend, lateral raise. You can always alternate on that lateral raise instead, which can kind of take pressure off the shoulder joint. We got 10 of these here. In 3, 2, let's go. 2, 1. Nice and controlled. We got 2 more, 2, and 1 last one. Nice work. All right, our last one here, our final one. All right, we got one final move here. And I lied, we're only gonna do it 2 times through because We're already at like 30 minutes, and if you want to do it again, you totally can. We're gonna take and draw our arms back. Here, we're gonna come into a push-up, and other side, draw it back. So working our back and our chest. If you need to stand instead and just do double rolls on each side, please do so. We got 8 of these. We go in 3, 2, let's go. You got this. This is halfway. We got 4 more. Now my goal again is to keep my body in a nice straight line, to not lean to one side too much. 1 more here. Whew. Awesome. All right. Whew. Let's take it up to the top. We got our row to tricep, a bicep curl to lat raise. Let's do it. Last round through. Take those weights in front. In 3, 2, let's go. We got 10 of these here. Almost there. 1 more here, 1 more. And bring it up. Let's take it into our bicep curl to lat raise. Straight up to the chest and go. 12 of these total. Flip those arms, little bend. How can you end this workout feeling super strong, even if that means slowing it down, taking breaks? I want you to find what works for you. This is 8, we got 4 more. In 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Whew. Let's take it straight down. Come into that push-up. 1 side for 2 rows, push-up, other side, and let's do it. Draw that weight straight back. So strong here. You got 3 more. That's the only thing between you right now and the end. 1 last one. Whew. And time. Take those arms back. We're gonna do a quick little stretch today. I always encourage you stretching more after class. Take those arms to center and press it back. Take them to the side. And the other side here, and press down. So you can bring that chest forward and drop into that cobra, or you can find baby cobra here. Just loosen everything up. Bring it back to all fours, curl those toes under, press the hips back. Find that stretch in the back of the legs. I want you to think of a win for today. So maybe it was something that you felt super strong in, or maybe it was something that challenged you, but you're proud of it. Super good to focus on the things that we did well in a movement or in class or a workout versus things that we felt like we didn't. Let's take an arm across the chest and roll that wrist out. And other side. When you're ready, take those arms up overhead, lean back a little bit. Slowly round those arms forward. Take those arms out to the side. We'll come into a trunk twist here. I'm going to try not to hit my bookcase. Oh my gosh. I called it. In a future home, I will have a really nice space to record workouts. That is my goal. And when you're ready, last one here, let's take one arm up overhead, stretch that tricep, and little lean. And other side here. And shake those arms out. You, my friends, are done with your workout today. Way to push through it, but also listen to your body. That is the number one thing that I will preach in all these videos. So I really appreciate you. Hope to see you back for another workout. And lastly, if you haven't seen, I just launched something super exciting, a way to reach even more people. Aside from YouTube videos, which are awesome to do, this is a way to hold you accountable, keep you excited, get you the results that you want, whether that's physical or mental. So it's my Move monthly membership for only $9.99 if you sign up in February. After that, it's $13 a month, and you get access to my app where I program 5 workouts a week. Mostly strength-based, but I'll incorporate some different elements of Pilates bar, different movements. So you can sign up in the link in my bio. Otherwise, feel free to reach me at my email, which is in my bio as well, and I can send you some more information. But I appreciate it, and I'd love to move with you. See you guys next week. Take it up to a plank, option to drop to the knees, add in a little push-up here, and take it back. Inhale.